bucket, and then you fill it up with water. And just soak the silverware. And one bucket of that stuff should last 3 or 4 or 5 hours. I don't know how long, but we have gone through 2 of those things in less than a month. And he told me when he put it in, they ought to last for about 2 to 3 weeks, one container. And we've already used up 2 in less than a month. So somebody, I don't know who's using it, but somebody's not using it properly. So please be careful with that thing. Just use it for silverware and just punch it one time and don't use it for anything else. Okay. Next item has to do with customers, customer importance, and courtesy, being courteous. Not only the customers, but front of the house to back of the house, back of the house to front of the house. We've got a big problem in that area, and I know I hear people laughing, but the way the relationship between the front of the house and the back of the house, whoever said that just got it. It's terrible, and I'm not very happy about it. And also, the customer's importance. Now, I know the waitresses and the people that work out front and the floor managers, they realize the importance of customers. But sometimes I wonder about the back of the house people, if they give a flip one way or the other. And we've had a lot of things come up, and we really need to get our minds correct about the way we deal with customers. And I don't know who's guilty and who's not, I'm just talking. But the customers that come in here, there's nothing more important in this whole business than the customers. We wouldn't be working if it wasn't for them. And I know one of the main things that the waitress gets mad about is when a customer don't tip. Yeah, I've heard that. And I can understand your viewpoint on that. But still, if you're only working for tips and you're not going to give the kind of service you should give, it tends to be the girls that are trying to give good service, irregardless of tips, that make the most tips. And if your motive is to give the best possible service, you usually end up getting good tips. If your motive is to get tips, and some people can, some people can't. But the attitude should be that every time somebody comes in, that you're going to give them the best service you can. Now, I know there's a lot of people that you have to put up with all kinds of stuff out of them, and that's just the way it is. You know, I wish I could change it, but when you're in a job like this, you just kind of have to kiss their butt sometimes. As bad as you hate to do it. And I hate to do it, but, you know, you just have to do it sometimes, because a lot of people, I'll handle a complaint, and maybe it's borderline, maybe I'll think the customer is in the wrong. But, you know, I'll still try to do something to satisfy them, and it's me taking care of it. Unless I feel like it's just total abuse of one of the employees. And we don't want to put up with that at all, and that's not what I'm talking about. Some of these people that come in and they don't smile from the time they walk in, the time they walk out, and they grump at you, and all they do is make their order and then ignore you. Stuff like that. You still got to treat those people the best you can. I know it's tough. I don't wait on tables. I can't really say that I understand fully how y'all feel, because I don't. Because I don't wait on the tables. But the customers, whoever they are, whether they're friendly, you know, some of them just, you can send them out at the end and they order the pan and have black olives all over it when they hate black olives, and they still love you to death, you know. Oh, I know, it just happens, you know. Then another person, they can say one word and they have one speck of onion on it and they ready to sue, you know. I ain't never eating in here again. It's just all kinds of people comes in. But from our standpoint, you know, we just kind of have to do the best we can and realize that everybody that comes in the door is going to spend a few dollars. And some minute portion of that will come to each person in here. A approximately 25%, well, not quite that much, you get taxes, but 20 to 22%, something like that, of all the money spent in here goes into payroll. So 20 cents of every dollar that's spent goes into somebody's pocket that works here. So whether they're grumpy or whether they're nice, they're still spending their money. And that's what's important. We want them to keep coming and keep spending their money, and the more they spend, the better it is. You know, we want to get all the money. Just leave enough to come back some other time. But we're trying to make them go out into the community and talk about the Muscle Shoals Pizza Hut as if it's a great place to eat is what we're going to do. You know, tell them about how good the service was. Also how good the food was. As far as the back of the house goes, I really feel like the importance of the customer has sometimes slips out of the minds of the people that work in the back, because they don't have to deal with it. You can have screw-ups, and the cook's back there, I screwed up, I'll make it over. You know, that's what it is to me. Screw up, make it over. The waitress is out front, got somebody out there been waiting 20 minutes, and it's time for their pizza, and now they got to go tell them it's screwed up, it's going to be another 20 minutes. To the cook, all I got to do is make the pizza over. To the waitress, it's, these people have been out here 20 minutes, and they're already mad. You know, and then they go get Wanda. Wanda, she'll talk to the people. Wanda comes up to me, I won't talk to the people. You know, and it's just because cook put onions on pizza what it's supposed to. He's back there, you know, I'll make it over. No big deal. And this is the way it really is. And, of course, the cooks, you know, I know y'all don't work out there, and you really won't ever understand how it is unless you do it. But I would just like for...
Joe does.
Yeah, Joe does. But the main thing is that I just want, you know, people that work in the back of the house to realize that when they mess up, and I know there's times when you mess up and it can't be avoided, and that's not what I'm talking about. A lot of times there's just mess ups